What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today, we've got some great topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Splatoon 2, North American and European Splatfest #2 results are in, and this was a big one because you guys know I let you guys decide what team I should pick. Now, it was a battle between Flight and Invisibility, and I chose Team Flight Boys because you guys told me to choose Team Flight Boys on Twitter. It was a tight battle, though. I know it was near something like 50-50. It wasn't too much more for Flight. I know Ketchup was like the overwhelming favorite last time as far as my own Twitter poll for who I should go with as far as the team goes for Splatfest. But this time, we did go Team Flight, and we did come out victorious as far as North America and European Splatfest. So let's get into this here. So it was a contested battle all around. I mean, this one was pretty even as far as what was going down. Now, Team Invisibility had a slight edge in popularity by just 1%. As for battles, Team Flight led the way by just a few percentage points, and the final result was 2 points for Team Flight and 1 point for Team Invisibility. Now, Nintendo ended up pulling the results between North America and European Splatfest together this time around, was not separate. So next weekend, Japan will have its own McDonald's themed Splatfest where players can choose between chicken nuggets and them fries that somehow have beef in them, so that's interesting. But anyway, what do you guys think about the results here as we were playing? So many of you guys know I had a Splatfest live stream last night. We were playing with all the Patreon Ninja out there, and it was so much fun. But we were getting bodied once we went into teams, but we worked things out. We started working together. We started pooling our talents together. We were all just kind of going together. We started winning some games. We took a lot of L's, but then we started winning some games. So I like to think that those L's that we took were just practice, and then we really pushed through and won for our team as far as Team Flight Boys when we started getting those wins. So that's how I'm taking it, and I'm happy about this one because I lost the last one as far as Ketchup versus Mayo, so I'm really happy that we won this one. And what team did you guys pick? Were you on Team Flight Boys or were you on Team Invisibility? And sorry if I said Invincibility earlier. I think there was something that people were saying. I might have even said that in this video, but I mean Invisibility, okay? Invisibility. I mean exactly what is here in this article. So let me know what you guys think about this. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on it as far as the Splatfest. How are you enjoying them? The really cool cheap of scrubbing of gear, which my bro taught me about, so shout outs to him for that. So let me know what you guys think about these results, in addition to how much fun you're having playing Splatoon 2 on the Nintendo Switch. Alright, and moving into the next article here, we do have a little bit more information on NBA 2K18 for the Nintendo Switch specifically. So I did talk about this recently as far as the cart size, but there was just a few more bits of information that I want to make sure that you guys understand when it comes to the yearly rehash that is NBA 2K18. So let's go ahead and get into this here. So this will be a fully featured game according to 2K Sports and all of that. Everything that's in the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the game will be in the Nintendo Switch version of NBA 2K18. So given that their whole rehash wars between FIFA, as far as them not including stuff that's on the PS4 and Xbox One versions into Nintendo Switch versions, and with NBA 2K18, maybe if you're looking at which rehash I should buy, then maybe NBA 2K18, since it is more fully featured than FIFA, maybe you want to do that. Now, another thing that you have to know about this is that the Nintendo Switch version uses the same engine as the PS4 and Xbox One versions. Alright, this is not a customized engine made out of nowhere or thin air or whatever the case is. This is the same engine that's on PS4 and Xbox One, is also on the Nintendo Switch. Now, there is a little bit of compromises from what I understand. Apparently, the frame rate is down to 30 frames per second on the Nintendo Switch instead of 60 frames per second. So that is something that you're going to have to think about. Do you want your 60 frames per second basketball, or do you want your portable option 30 frames per second basketball? So it's an interesting decision as far as that goes. And the Nintendo Switch controls are adequate, so there is fidelity with the controls when it comes to playing the game. Obviously, you're going to have a variety of control styles that you can pick from. Now, you can expect regular updates like I did go over in one of my videos. So like during the season, as far as like NBA 2K and all that, they're always updating player stats. Players get better, players get hurt, whatever the case is, and that reflects real time into the game. So you can expect those updates at the same time, in addition to patches and other things to improve the gameplay experience. You can also expect there to be some pretty dope local play on the Nintendo Switch. So if you do have some friends, you guys want to play some NBA 2K18. There are a lot of options. You can have up to 4 Switch consoles can be linked together for local play, and up to 8 players can join in. So you can split the Joy-Cons and you can have 8 people on 4 consoles. That's pretty freaking dope. Now moving on, the digital download is roughly 25 gigabytes like we talked about. Now Visual Comps did say that they didn't have the final as far as file size nailed down, but you can expect to be somewhere around that size. And it could be bigger though. It could be bigger. Now the retail copy as far as the NBA 2K18, that's another thing that you guys are wanting to know about. So it's going to be coming October 17th for the retail copy of the game. The digital will be day and date with the other versions. So September 19th for digital, on October 17th for the physical copy. Now, one of the things that they say is staying in the Wi-Fi range is strongly recommended because there is a digital currency called VC, and that really helps out with the customization as far as your own player, my team card purchases, purchasing franchise, and my GM, and among other things. So that's just something that if you want to have the full experience and all that, then probably staying within Wi-Fi range or staying always online connected is better for you, although the game can be played pretty much without an internet connection. And another thing that people have been reporting on quite a bit is as far as amiibo support, and apparently there will not be any amiibo support right at this point. There were some things saying that there will be amiibo support, but no, that is not the case. There will not be amiibo support right now, so don't expect Mario, Yoshi, and Luigi to be taking the court. Visual Concepts told Game Informer that they don't have amiibo functionality in the game at this time. However, they can always add it later down the line should they choose to do so. Plus there's no crossover compatibility as well, so everyone would love to be able to play like with Switch, then PS4, then PS4, then PC, or whatever the case, but that's not happening. It's just not happening with this version of the game. So those are all the details on NBA 2K18 for the Nintendo Switch. Seems like it's going to be pretty good for those who like to buy yearly rehashes. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below, and will you be picking up NBA 2K18? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. Alright, and moving on to the last article here, Pokemon Co. remains interested in revisiting past Pokemon games via remakes. So this is coming from a Game Informer interview with Pokemon Co.'s Junichi Matsuda. Quote, "I don't think we're focused exclusively on making all new stuff. I think it's important. The nostalgia factor is one thing, to give these memories, this content, another chance to shine for new players. And as a player myself, I enjoy that kind of thing as well." So the Pokemon Company, throughout its multiple decades pretty much of being around, have always done remakes. We've seen remakes of Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Solar, we've seen remakes of Red and Blue, we've seen remakes of lots of different games, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, so I don't think it's going to stop here. And those remakes often do very, very well because they're not just typical remakes like, okay, up-res port. They always add content, add Pokemon, better graphics, more features, more details, and they take advantage of the latest tech. I would absolutely 100%, 150% be down for a Pokemon Red or Blue remake on the Nintendo Switch with full 3D graphics. Think of how much that would sell. Now that original game sold so much, it was like 30+ million. I think that would sell that much. However many Nintendo Switch systems are sold, that would sell that much. That would be something that I think a lot of players would be really happy about if they did remake the original Pokemon Red and Blue on there. Heck, you even have the Joy-Cons to do it. It could be absolutely dope if they did that, and I hope that the Pokemon Company wants to do that. I really want to see Pokemon Red and Blue remade, Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Green, heck, remake all of them on the Nintendo Switch, the new 3D graphics. And I think with Pokemon, it's the most interesting because they've always been held back when it comes to visually with Nintendo's hardware on those systems when it comes to main Pokemon games. Now you have a system, the Nintendo Switch, it's going to be their first mainline HD Pokemon game from Game Freak. You can just open Pandora's box with that. I think everyone would like to see multiple remakes just because the Switch is so much stronger than those systems and has so many more features than those systems as far as how you can play. Even imagine like split screen co-op on there with the Joy-Con controller, splitting that, you know, to where you don't have to worry about having another system there because you do have that multiplayer functionality, whereas one person sharing a Game Boy Advance screen or a DS screen necessarily isn't the best thing. The screens just aren't big enough for that. But with the Nintendo Switch, it opens up the possibility for multiplayer. It opens up the possibility for new ways to play the game with someone right next to you. Heck, imagine a co-op Pokemon type of game. I mean, there's doubles in the game, so I feel that there's a lot of different areas that they can explore, and people would love to see remakes, especially with just the graphics disparity between all the different systems. It's just so vast, and like I said, they're always really good with their remakes. Pokemon Gold and Silver, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Those were fantastic remakes of Pokemon Gold and Silver, so I would really love for them to bring something. I mean, whether it's Pokemon Gold, Silver, whether it's Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I mean, they can really do anything pretty much before the Nintendo 3DS, and people would be ecstatic about that. So I'm hoping that we see some stuff. What would you guys like to see? Please let me know in the comment section below. And what features or additions would you guys like to see to the new Pokemon games if they were to make a remake on the Nintendo Switch? I would love to hear your thoughts. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this one here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier and be entered to win some awesome prizes each month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and $10 prize tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.